we dive into this video, I just want to say it is a late upload from the start of the year, but I highly encourage you to still listen until the end because there's still a lot of information that is valid for this coming year, especially. And also, I encourage you to watch my video prior to this on Lughnasadh that has just passed, and also my video about the clashing energy fronts and solar activity, and then look back at a calendar and do a recall exercise to see what happened in your life around those two dates. And if the overall content of those videos resonate with you, mostly being change and purging, these serve as a really good time to reflect on how these energy upgrades to the planet have played out in your life so far. And let me know what your experience was. I would love to hear them. Did something I say jump out and grab your attention? Or did you think it was total rubbish? Either way, let me know. I really want to hear your comments. It's not for my vanity. This is a learning opportunity for other people. So by you sharing what your own experiences were, and you give the energetic permission to other people, have that aha moment of they weren't alone on that. Sometimes it really helps to hear things in another's words to really validate our own experiences. So please share your feedback. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and like it and share this video and all that good stuff, because that helps me to expand my reach of this channel and connect with as many people as possible that this information is relevant for. So I'll let you continue on to the video. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to connecting with you. Happy Litha. You're going to see a lot of changes coming. I decided to pop on here and wish everybody happy celebrations for our summer solstice. It's a very exciting time as we now move past the peak of the summer, that masculine energy, and into a period of being thankful for harvest and reaping the benefits of what we've sowed and put all our energy into. 2024 is going to be an absolutely amazing year, and I'm normally not one for resolutions and the whole new year, new me thing, because I don't like the psychology of putting something off until, it's the new year and I'm going to whatever it is. There shouldn't be a actual time where some man-made calendar date ticks over and now I'm going to actually do the thing. You should just be doing the thing and committing to making the positive changes for the sake of it, not because the calendar tells you to and our social programming tells us that it's the time. But I do understand it, and I have to say that my choice now to actually start to get a little bit more active, post more videos, is corresponding with that new year, new me vibe. If you're even a tiny bit sensitive right now, you know that things are changing. And even if you're the most black and white person and don't get into that whole airy-fairy mystical stuff, you would notice that right now things just feel different. You may not be able to consciously put a term on it or a reason why, or perhaps it's just not like the old days, but things literally feel different. Now, this has been building up literally for thousands of years. There is a shift happening. We're right on the precipice of that. But at least in the last couple of years, this has been ramping up so much. That is why the term that is coming to popularity being the Great Awakening. This is a time of spiritual advancements. People that perhaps before haven't even been inclined to take a spiritual path. Some of these people, I'm sure, have been a little bit surprised with where their lives have gone in the last couple of years, and the fact that they have gone down, if not even consciously a spiritual path, but a path of self-development. And while that sounds really fantastic, and it is, perhaps that's taken on the identity of a few more struggles, negativity, and a lot of the crap that we've been holding on to for years surfacing. And that's what the last couple of years has been about. I've seen this personally, I've seen this for people around me that have also started to consciously take a spiritual path as well. But I'm also here to say that in the last couple of weeks, there's been some big changes happening to the energies of this planet. And if you are sensitive to energies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Particularly in the last 48 hours, there's been something really big happening, can be quantified and recorded now by science and all the stuff that some people need to justify these things happening. But there is something really big happening right now, and now more than ever. And part of the reason why I've decided to actually start my own YouTube channel is there's no better time than now to work on your spiritual and personal development. And I will take it a step further than that and say that there is no other time more critical to work on this than right now. And that is for a damn good reason. We are about to go into a period that is going to test a lot of people, even more so than the last few years have. When I say that, a lot of you are nodding your head, agreeing, and also thinking, oh my god, how much worse can it get? It is going to test a lot of people, and that is why I'm also jumping on here to stress that it is so important. If you haven't started to really deep dive into your own shadow work and development work, because you don't want that stuff left in the spiritual cupboard to come up with the changes that are about to happen, because it's going to be a lot tougher than it needs to be. So I'm here to help you get through some of that as much as I can, and so that you know that there are other people around, that you're not on this journey alone, and you're also not going crazy. So good news with that one. This is a really, really testing time. Those who are consciously on the spiritual path are going to be a bit split-minded. They will be happy at the possibilities of spiritual advancement that are in the collective right now, and the energies that are supporting that, and also the different entities and energy bodies that are here to help us with that. It's a really exciting time if you're conscious to that side of things. But if you are conscious to that side of things, you know at the same time that there is an opposite side to this. That actually means that a lot of people are going to be faced with a lot of suffering. As the energies progress on this planet and upgrade even more, there are going to be more beings whose biological computer, this biological computer, will not support the new energies. It's as simple as that. And that's a really horrible fact when we can say this logically, but what that means essentially is that there are going to be a lot of people exiting this planet. And it's one of those things that if you're on the spiritual path, you might think, that has its advantages. Many people are dropping a body that no longer supports this amazing energy, and some of those people will be then coming back with an upgraded body and energy system, so that they're able to take advantage of the new energies and the new paradigm to advance spiritually. But at the same time, that isn't so nice for their loved ones and friends and family who aren't aware of this reality. Whilst there is going to be a lot of good, a lot of positive changes, and a lot of potential for growth and advancement and development, and really, really exciting time, at least I think so, it's also going to be a really sad time, and you have a responsibility now to really buckle down and do your inner work, so that you're more equipped to be able to help as many people as possible go through what's about to come, because it isn't going to be pretty, not on the surface level. I am here because I am obligated to pass on this message, because I understand the responsibility that comes with this knowledge, that when times get hard, we need other wellness warriors to help the people that we love go through it, those that aren't conscious of this reality. So more than ever, the world needs you to do your work and to focus on what specific gifts you have been instilled with and why you are here incarnated at this very specific turning point. You need to discover that and fully embrace and develop that, so that you are the most equipped as possible to deal with what's to come.